Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have for you today our family food haul, and this week we actually ended up going to Asda. We just fancied a bit of a change, to be honest. I've mentioned before that we've been trying Gusto. My parents and my brother got us into it, and I tell you, we absolutely love it. So as it stands at the moment, we're trying to run down the freezer with bits and pieces that we've pre-made, like batch cooked, and also bits and pieces that the kids like. They sometimes eat some Gustos with us and they sometimes don't. So as it stands at the moment, we've actually booked for 4 days a week, and it's working really well. A lot of the time we can share the meals, which are really only for 2 people, but we can share them with 4 of us because 2 of them are kids. It's actually working really well. I absolutely love having the food there and a recipe card to follow and just make it, and it's just working out really well. And we thought we'd probably do it for a few weeks until we go on holiday, and then we're kind of weigh up whether or not it's worth us carrying on with it, or we may just go back to doing what we've always done, which is just to do our own food. So I will run through at the end of this video our meal plan, but that explains why the shop is fairly limited. It's quite treat heavy this week in preparation for going away, and not particularly meat heavy because we're doing Gusto for 4 days. So thought I'd just mention that in case you think that's not much to feed a family of 4. So that's why it's just time to run the freezer down and use up what we've got. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you soon. So I will just quickly run through the shop, and I'll start down in this corner, which I have to confess is fairly treat heavy. I've mentioned in a couple of other videos that we are actually hoping to go away somewhere in a few weeks' time in this country. So therefore we're stocking up on treats and things that we wouldn't like necessarily take abroad, but because we're at home, we're sort of trying to take some bits and pieces with us so that we don't have to buy too much. So down here to start with, I've got a pack of Kitkats. They were on offer around about £1. Same for the mint Aeros, these were only £1 as well. And then I've got a pack of bourbons, these 10 Jaffa Cake Zingy cake bars, which the kids really like, so I'm going to hide those away in the cupboard. And some jelly babies. They've gone on by accident, actually. We've just both been talking about the fact that neither of us ordered those. We're not even that bothered about jelly babies, so I'm not sure how they've ended up there. I'm thinking I must have just been browsing through the sweet section. I've clicked it by accident, so I'm sure the kids will take care of those for us. Some of these Naomi stripes. These are quite good because they're individually wrapped. You know, the bag lasts absolutely ages, and you can take 1 or 2 out with you if you need to. A pack of double deckers and a pack of Smarties. They were both £1. And then I saw these Minion Ice Lollies, and I thought I couldn't leave them there. The kids are loving Minions at the moment, and I've never actually seen these ones. We've had like pepper ones, different character ones, but I've never seen these ones, so I thought they were quite sweet. I think they were £1.50 or £2 for that box. And then I got a pack of these fruit winders. These are the double ones, strawberry and blackcurrant. They just love them, and they are fruit. They think they're having a sweet, as I've said before. Just really good. They're all individually wrapped again, and they're a bit fiddly, to be honest. They're not ideal to have on a journey. Like, I wouldn't give them to them in the back of the car and let them get on with it. You literally peel off the fruit winder off a long piece of paper. So they do need a bit of help with them, but they enjoy them. Over the back there, a pack of 12 Diet Cokes, and then a loaf of medium Warburtons, and then this giant jar of Nutella. Over the front here, I've got some of these Avengers yogurts. Things like this that make me pleased that we sometimes shop in different places rather than just always the same shop. We probably do 80%, possibly more, of our shops at Tesco, just because we have a delivery plan, so it makes sense, but you don't get some things that you can pick up in other shops. So my kids love these ones, especially my son, so that's nice. I can have one of those tomorrow. And then the last treat was the Butterkiss sweet popcorn. I'm just going to pack that away for the holiday because I'm sure we'll do a couple of film nights, and they absolutely love it. So talking of holidays, to protect misting spray. I actually mentioned this in my monthly favourites video that I popped on a few days ago. It's so good. It's either £3 or £3.50. It's brilliant for kids. You just spray it on. You don't have all the hassle of trying to rub thick cream in. It's just a lot less stressful, we find. So got that one. A triangle of brie, some pork sausages, some Matteson smoked sausage, and then some Bassa fillets, some pork cocktail sausages, a gala melon, and some peas. These are just all essentials, really. The kids are loving melon at the moment as well. That's another lockdown favourite of theirs. So Thatcher's Gold, because I think they were down to £8 for 10 cans, so that was kind of the cheapest thing at the time. 2 of the whole milks, and then we've got a pack of mini cheddars and 2 of the oven baked crisps. We did actually order a great big variety pack of Walkers because they were on offer. So we would have had 24 packs of different flavours, and they actually substituted it with 24 already sorted packs of crisps. It's the one flavour that the kids really aren't keen on, and nor is my husband. So yeah, they've had to go back. Some British petite plum vine tomatoes, they look really tasty. And then we've got easy peelers. And for the front here, this was a substitute as well. I picked up some individual cheese selections and they changed it for this selection, which has got Applewood, Mexicana and Ilchester. I'm not sure my daughter's gonna like Mexicana, but anyway, we can have those. And then a pack of apples, some of the Asda Growers Selection British strawberries, raspberries, a pack of raisins, and then a little toothbrush for my daughter. She's only 2 and we're finding the toothbrushes that we've been buying recently are just too big for her. So yeah, we've got one of those. And then we've got a pack of bananas, 6 free-range large eggs, and then a pack of carrots, some sweet corn cobbettes because everyone loves those, some mild cheddar, and then over here a huge Country Life butter because that was, I think it was £3.50 or £3.70, something like that, and it's a giant one, so that will last us ages. Over the back there, some sea salt, some Branston small chunk pickle, a Heinz tomato ketchup. We get through this like no one's business, thanks to my son. And then we picked up 2 boxes of cereal to take away with us, some raisin wheat and some Kellogg's Crunchy Nuts. They must have been on offer, I can't remember exactly how much, but yeah, I don't tend to buy Kellogg's full price, so I think that was probably reduced to around about £2 or so. Over here, these are a substitution. I just got the Asda Own Little Swimmers nappies and they've substituted them with the Nemo and Dory Little Swimmers. So my daughter will be pleased about that. And so yeah, they've price matched and substituted those, which is good. A big Cowpole decaf tea bags. And last but not least, a Azera, I think you say, coffee, because we love that one. And that is everything. I thought I'd just run through my meal plan really quickly. I've just got it here in my hand. So I'm filming this today, which is Tuesday, and we have actually eaten today, and we had spicy pulled chicken burritos. They were absolutely delicious. They only took about half an hour to prep and then cook as well. Really, really yummy. Wrapped them up in tin foil and we pretended that we were having them out somewhere. The kids didn't really like that. We did get them to try a little bit of it, but we had fish fingers on standby because we had a feeling that they weren't going to like them. They were just, I think, a touch too spicy, and they're just not keen on rice for whatever reason. So they had that and we had the burritos. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we are going to have fish pie. Just make my own. So I've got a fish pie mix in the freezer, and then I just make up a cheese sauce or a white sauce. You don't even have to make it particularly cheesy, just a white sauce. Stick some peas in there, make some mashed potato and top it with a bit of cheese, and it doesn't really take very long, and we stick some veg on the side and we will all have that together. Thursday, I'm going to make some homemade goujons. I've made it 2 ways. I've either coated them in corn flour to cook them that way, or I've got some panko breadcrumbs in the cupboard. So I'll just wait and see on the day what I fancy doing, and we will probably serve that up, I think, with some homemade chips and some beans, maybe some corn on the cobs, depending on what people want. Friday, we are going to have a grilled breakfast, but at dinner time. So we have got sausages, bacon, eggs, beans, tomato, toast, and maybe a few hash browns kicking around in the freezer. It's just a usey up one. It's all taking a bit of room up in the freezer. We're trying to run it down, and we really like having a grilled breakfast actually as a dinner for a change. The kids love it, and we'll all have the same again. On Saturday, we're hoping to have a barbecue. Again, we've got meat in the freezer to use up and lots of salad and bits and pieces. I'll probably make up some potato salad, which I just make up with some potatoes, some red onion, spring onion, chives if we've got it, and literally some light mayonnaise, so it doesn't actually have to be very sin heavy if you are following Slimming World. It's just a nice one. We've got some rice in the cupboard or some couscous that I can jazz up with peppers and courgettes and things like that. So yeah, that would be a good one. And then on Sunday, I'm hoping to make some pork and feta meatballs. I've just realised I haven't ordered the feta. We had some pork mince already in the freezer. I'm sure I can borrow some feta from some friends or from my mum and dad or something. Sorry about next door's dog barking away. I will probably do some homemade chips and some tzatziki dip. Yeah, I need to remind myself how to make that. But yeah, something again that the kids will like and we can all eat together. And that's the meal plan. Occasionally it will change depending on what we're doing. I mean, obviously we're in semi-lockdown, not proper lockdown, and it's the start of the summer holidays. My husband's still home, so it is all up for grabs. Like, it's very, very likely to change depending on what we decide to do that day. If we decide to eat something at lunchtime instead, if we're out. So yeah, it's all prone to change a little bit at the moment, but I like to have a meal plan and try and stick to it, even if it's swapped around a bit, just so we know where we stand. So yeah, hopefully that's what we will be eating this week. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. I'm on Instagram with the name Mumma_Hedgehog2 and on Channel Mum with the name Mumma Hedgehog. Have a lovely week, everyone. See you soon. Bye.